There it is. What's up, guys? So I have discovered a secret. Give me a second. I'm about to set up some lighting so you can see me a little bit better. But in the meantime, I'm actually just tangling things all to absolute hell because I didn't think this through. Well, I thought the video through that I'm making now. I didn't think this whole wrapping job through. Don't run off, little dude. Okay. So this is my half-baked attempt at a lighting system that actually works pretty damn well. It's just one of the freaking fish lights with fishing line and some fishing. It's like it's 30-pound braided line and it's spider wire, which I don't think that's really important. But it's has 2 paper clips on it. Whoa, hello, 3 people already. Jesus Christ, where are you people at on the weekends? Oh God, it's like a black light. Let me clean off the mess real quick. Oh, look at that. It looks so much better. So what is going on, guys? So I have a video. Wow, 3-1. Epic. That's amazing. Thank you, guys. So I have discovered a secret on breeding betas that I don't think a lot of people know about, and it's privacy. Privacy is key, apparently. So as you guys know, for the last couple days, I've been trying to breed betas again. Two. Wow. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 2 pairs of betas. I'm breeding my koi beta to my female half moon, and I'm breeding my female vanilla half moon to my orchid crown male beta. And yeah, so for 2-3 days now, there's been no progress whatsoever, no bubble nests, nothing. Well, about 4 hours ago, I decided to do something, and it was block the front of the tank. Now, I did it on one. I just put it on the other one like 10 minutes ago. So what I have done is I have taken this old sweater that I have that's got bleach stains on it and everything because it's been washed so damn many times, and I don't wear it anymore because it's not really my style, so I have it draped over the front of the tank with the lights on still. My dumbass covered the ventilation for the light. Bad idea. So in the last 4 hours, a bubble nest has already been made. His attitude towards the female has changed. His tactics of breeding have changed. He's become... how do I put this? He's become more of a stallion. He's really showing off to her now. He's really flaring out for her. He's dancing for her, turning sideways, following her. She's following him. And so with this technique, I think in the future I'm going to have a better chance of breeding betas. Because just in the last 4 hours, he's already made a nest of a decent size. Exactly, they do. They need their privacy. And I just caught him making more bubbles for the nest. In fact, if I creep over here... No, he's not there. He's not there. He's probably displaying for her again. He'll go over, spit a couple bubbles, run back over, show off to her, and then come back over to the bubble nest. So I was thinking in the wild, they're not going to breed around other fish. They're going to go to a private location, something he can guard very easily, something he's not going to feel threatened in when it comes to taking care of the fry or being in the process of breeding. So I was thinking, okay, well, they're going to be in a shallow water. Obviously, betas don't breed in, deep-ass water. They breed in shallow water, roughly 5, 6, 7 inches of water. And it's usually around plant debris, which is where he makes the bubble nest, so it's not easily seen from the air, and it's not easily seen below, and it's something he can easily guard. So I was thinking, privacy is key. So I draped this over the top, and there it is. We have a bubble nest now. It's not very big. It's about the size of a silver dollar, but he's been working on it. And he's not my top guy. He's one of the top guys, because I only have 2 of the guys now, because all the other guy, because Nemo is gone, which really bums me out. But the top guy is definitely have to be the orchid crown. He fucking bubble nests like crazy. Oh, what the fuck? I'm going to try to get them breeding on camera. That is a very hard thing to get. I have tried, well, one time, and I missed. But I've seen other people, and it's usually like they just wait for it. They just walk away, and it's good to go. Y'all comments, I swear to God. But I'm going to creep over really quick, look inside. He is nowhere near her, so he's probably hiding in the brush at the moment. And that's exactly where I thought he would make his bubble. Where the fuck is he? Hey, where'd you go, stupid? Yeah, I don't blush. I just jiggle a little in the cheeks. I don't blush, though. That cord just hit me in the knee. So, we're going to lift the curtain up. I'm going to show you guys what's going on. And we're going to try to find this little camera hog. Because every time I pull the camera out, he's right there in it. Either it's territorial or he's just a show off. All the comments just disappeared. I can't see them now. What's going on here? There we go. Okay, that took a second. So we're just going to pull down the thing that makes me look a little decent. And you're going to get this. Yeah, you like this recording? This is how all great YouTubers record. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing in my life anymore. So we're just going to lift the veil. And he is, of course, he's right here waiting for the camera. Let me show you where he's at. Boom! Where would that be? Right behind the camera. So here we go. We have these guys. You can see she is absolutely egg-laid as can be. He's going to go over and display for her. I did see one moment where he attacked the glass pretty hard, which is not a good sign. But I have a game plan for that, and it's her to be able to escape to a higher water column than he is. So she comes down when she feels like it. And see, he's right at the camera. If I move it over here, he'll be over here in a second. Ah, you're funny. But see how he's turning sideways? Now see, he's not being aggressive. What bettas do when they breed is they kind of push against the female a little bit, trying to test her. And yeah, she lost interest. But I did see one attack a minute ago, and he hit the glass pretty hard. He got frustrated at her because she wasn't showing back at him, and he just smacked the glass super hard. But there's the tiny little bubble nest he's working on, and the water layer does have a bit of scum on top of it, which is necessary due to the fact that the scum helps hold the bubbles, and the bubbles last a lot longer. So his bubble nest is actually pretty dense. It's really wide up top and really deep below. You always just guard the camera zone, don't you? So what I've done is I've done the same thing with a different t-shirt right here, and my orchid crown is way the hell over here, and she's right there. So he's not really showing much signs. Check this out. I put the Senegals in here with the koi, and here is sadly pieces of a dead goldfish that I decided just to repopulate back into the aquarium. I don't see the other ones. You guys, there's 3 of them in here. Maybe they're at the top. They tend to hide in the plants now when it comes to oxygen. God, this phone does not know how to record anything, does it? Jesus criminy. Okay, so now that that's lifted, watch this. Just a little bit, bro. It's going to fall in the tank. Shit. And we're dropping stuff in the tank now. It's all kind of weird stuff in the tank now. So, that's something I learned. That a little bit of privacy can go a long way with bettas. And now that I think about it, Dexter's World. When he breeds his bettas, he puts a lid on them, and the tubs are clear, but he doesn't mess with them until about 2-3 days later when it comes to check and see if there's brood. So if he has a female that's killed, he just leaves it in there until, you know, the next day, I assume. But he is working on the bubble nest, and like I said, this happened in the last 4 or 5 hours. I have no idea when he started it, no idea when he's going to finish it. So what I'm going to do is actually wait till tomorrow. And if y'all don't think goldfish don't eat meat, check this out. Whoa, my face. Really, koi? You gonna dick me like that? A goldfish has a piece of goldfish in her mouth. Yeah, they eat goldfish. And my koi do the same thing. Look at the size of that thing. God. So I've got like the only koi in the world that eat meat. This thing is not fluffy, dude. This thing is weird, okay? I just haven't shaved for a few months now. It's cold outside. Fuck that. No. As soon as I shave this off, I'm going to lose about 3 years of my life. And as soon as this is shaved off, I'm going to die. Main reason is because it's -2 degrees outside. And it's just going to get colder tonight. It's supposed to be in the negative teens. We didn't get that huge cold front they were talking about with making the wind chill -40. I kind of figured that wasn't going to happen. Yeah, I don't think that would feel too good. It hurts. It's tender. But yeah, look where he sits. I shit you not. This is what he does whenever I have it open. This is what made me want to cover the tank up. This is what he does. He just sits behind right here. He's even... You're directly in the middle. I want you just to do this. Look. Boop, 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 boop. Boom. But that's the middle of my phone where he's sitting now. So I'm going to move my phone over to this side of the tank. We're gonna give it a second. $100 as he comes back on this side. But I mean, to me, it's kind of a cool thing that it's a learning experience, and I'm learning something new about betas that I haven't seen anybody else talk about, and that's privacy. So maybe what I need to do when it comes to breeding them is just to close it up for a day or so and come back and see the aftermath. See if things have happened. See if people are living, if betas are living, or if betas have sadly passed. I mean, I don't like doing that, so it's definitely something I like to watch, keep routine on. So what I think I will do, I mean, yeah, we could, but it's cold, okay? And it's not fun snow. It's that light powder shit that doesn't flake up. It just, oh, hell no. No. First off, shrinkage, and two, no. Just, it's too damn cold for that. It'll be frostbitten, you know? No, it'll suck. I've been outside naked in the snow. It's not fun. It's really not. I did it as a challenge, and I didn't like it. It fucking hurt. But I never noticed that. He has two weird fins. He's like Nemo. Look at this. Look at the fins underneath. One's red and white, and one's black. One comes down really far. The other one's like gimped up. Huh. I didn't notice that till now. That is fascinating, and my phone will not zoom in worth a damn. Okay, so I'd like to state this right now. This phone for recording is shit. This phone is a god when it comes to recording. Oh, that's Inception right there. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, fingerprints. So, I mean, this phone is what I like to record on if I'm making actual videos, but if I'm going live, I'll use this phone. But I still don't like the way it looks. It's not quality. If I use this phone, it's nice. And this phone is dead, and I tried to turn it on like a dipshit. But y'all just need to play a drinking game with me, and like every time I say but or just take a shot. You'll have liver poisoning by about 10 minutes into a video. I have no idea, actually. I've never researched koi betas before. You know, betas are usually betas in general. Whenever you look up betas, you know, it's literally everything suitable for betas is everything suitable for every type of beta except for wild betas, which I would love to get my hands on. Damn it, shots, everybody. I'm gonna play a drinking game with myself when I do a live next time. So it's kind of got me thinking if it's like an abnormality, mutation, perhaps he's meant to be like that. Perhaps they're all like that. I don't know anything really when it comes to koi betas. Not a lot of people make videos on koi betas. Most of the time it's people make videos because they got a veil tail, or they got a half moon, or they got a super dwarf Dumbo. You know, it's usually the common ones. I paid $16 a piece for these guys. I mean, I paid $20 for the super Dumbo. And then I had the other super Dumbo that was blind in one eye, and sadly he jumped out of the tank. I'm not sure why the hell that happened, but he died. So he's a dry specimen on the desk for my buddy Nick, and I have a wet specimen on my desk now, the banjo catfish, because it toasted on me. The little baby one, the rock fell on it, crushed his tail, and I thought it would make it. It didn't. So it's a wet specimen, and I'm gonna call him and see if he'll come over in come over next weekend or this upcoming weekend to pick it up. You don't. Of course, Jess drinks tea. She drinks the hell out of tea. Come here, buddy. Come here, big dog. Yeah, I know you're not feeling good. That's why I got you out in the. That's why I got you out in the heater. You got a light in the tank, but you don't like basking underneath it. I'm talking to Crook. He's not doing so hot, guys. Yeah. I called the vet last night and told the vet how old he was, what was going on, and she pretty much just told me just to wait for the inevitable. He hasn't been eating, and what he does eat, he throws right back up. I have to force feed him, which I don't force it down his throat. I just take it and throw it in his mouth. He spits it back out of his mouth. If he eats it, he spits it. He just pukes it up later. With crickets, they come out this weird ball. With eggs, they come out this yellow, orange, green slime-looking material. When it comes to night crawlers, they just come back out whole, like little chunks of night crawler. I feed him baby food, and he just spits that out. He won't eat anything, and he's drinking, but he's not eating anything. And I told the vet about it last night, and she's like, how old is he? And I said, pretty sure he's like 16 years old now. And she's like, there's nothing you can do but just wait. And sadly, he is blind in one eye now. which cataracts and blindness is something that happens very frequently with old dragons. But he's trying to move around. He's got his eye open, which I'm happy about, and he's got a bit of energy, so I got him out, letting him kind of move around a bit. But it's been, yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much what she told me, was just to wait for the inevitable to happen. So I got him out right now because he was kind of doing a little bit of moving around the tank, and I gave him some water. I give him water 2-3 times a day because he won't drink it on his own. And yeah, well, this is what I'm dealing with, guys. And all he wants to do is sleep. And sadly, it's this eye that he's went blind in. He never opens it. And I called 2 weeks ago about him to my same nurse. Her name is Sarah. She's a lovely lady. She just works down the road. I'm not going to give the name of the vet. They just don't like that when you do that, apparently, with this one. Because I told her I make YouTube videos, and I told her I was going to talk about it. She's like, all right, well, just don't tell them the business name. Okay, why not? But okay. I'm not gonna get mad because she knows my channel name, so if she's liable to get on here and I can get in trouble. I don't know. But I told her about his eye and how he was never opening it, and it had this weird gunk coming out of it. Yeah, that's all he ever does is sleep. That's why when he was moving around, I'm like, I'm gonna get you out. Because if I get him out when he's sleeping, he just sleeps. He doesn't do anything. So I got him out while he was moving, and the beta just yawned. That's cool. So I got him out while he's moving. He's kind of moving around, but every time I pick him up, he just wants to go to sleep. So I've got $100 that says he's gonna pass at some point while I'm holding him. Not today, but I have a feeling that that's what's gonna happen, and that's when he's gonna pass, is when I'm holding him, which will be absolutely fine. Last little bit of comfort. Don't start doing that shit. It ain't happened yet, boy. God, I get sappy sometimes. But for good reasons. But I have this eye medication that they gave me for conjunctivitis. And I can't remember the name of it. It's somewhere on the dresser. And I told her the name. And she told me that it would work for him. That if he has an eye infection, that it would work. And sadly, it turns out not to be an eye infection. It turns out to be he's blind. Completely. It's milked over. It's cataract. He can't see out of it, so he never opens the eye. And for the last day or so now, I just notice it. Yeah, they can, but I don't like that being an option. I mean, I do at the same time to save it, but I don't know. I've never taken anything to be put down. No or won't? What do you mean? No, I won't. No, they won't do it, or I won't do it. I mean, I feel like it's necessary, but I don't know. I'm still trying. I can't bring myself. It's hard. His tail looks like a snake hook now. That's kind of cool. His tail's also doing a lot of twitching. Yeah, he doesn't seem to be in pain. I mean, he's moving around. He's not. It's not like a bad injury. It's just his eye. He's just old. Like if he broke a leg and it wasn't fixable, I mean, amputate. If they wouldn't amputate, then maybe put him to sleep. What's Roxy? I can't remember. There's a goddamn hair attached to that plant. Oh, that's gonna piss me off. Oh, your Stafford Terrier. He's trying again. Yeah, I mean, it just... I see, like, just straight to sleep. I'm watching his breathing, and it's nothing wrong with it. But I will tell you one thing: it looks like he's breathing a lot harder on one side than he is the other. His right side's compressing a lot. His left side's hardly moving. So I've been... Is he going blind to that eye too? What the hell? Open that eye up. Let me see. Dude, if you go full blind... No, you're not. You're fine. Okay, just the reflection looked like he was going blind. But it's like for 2.5, 3 weeks now, he just won't keep anything down, and whatever he does keep down, it just comes back up later. It's like his body just stopped working on him. He's got a piece of shit on his eye. I'm gently gonna get that off. You know, it sucks because I got him in really bad shape. And I got him up to a good weight, a good health. He was active, moving around, completely different animal, and then he just started declining on me. And this seems to be my luck, dude. It really does. Like, whenever I get animals that are, in bad condition, I get one or two options. I'm either able to save them or I'm not able to. They're too far gone. And he was savable, and he was saved, and then he just went downhill on me. Let me get you on my leg here. You'll like it there. I mean, his tail's still fat, but it's getting to the point where I can start seeing his backbone in the tail. He's probably gonna poop on me again. But yeah, this whole time, he hasn't went nowhere near the bubble nest. And my crown's right there. And I'm gonna have to figure out something to do with him koi. Well, to hear a lot of people talk on YouTube, he doesn't. Apparently I'm a joke on YouTube, which is absolutely fine. Which that doesn't really bother me because I know I take care of my animals and I do the damn well best I can, and I overdo most of the time. That's the problem. But like now I'm dealing with a situation where my snakes haven't eaten for over a damn month. I've got the money to get the feeders, but weather's been bad and it's a faraway drive. And on top of that, the guy that's supposed to take me is my buddy, and my buddy's been too busy to take me because he's been working. Because he got another job. And thankfully I have a job now too. So we're going to be working the same goddamn place. So there shouldn't be any reason that schedules can't, work out for when we need it to be. We were supposed to go this weekend. We were supposed to go on Saturday. He ended up backing out for some damn reason because he went out with his old lady, which is fine. And then Sunday, he was in Uncle Bill's down in Greenwood. So if fucking animals are going to have to go another week without feeders because I can't afford to take them to Uncle Bill's and get feeders because it would cost me $100. Literally. The freaking large rats there are $10 a piece. So that's $40 back there. Not including for the mice, that's going to cost me like $6 a piece for the corn snakes over here. Then I got the ball python, so you're looking at another what is it? Look at another, there's 3 ball pythons over there. I can't do math. 12. My brain just shit on me. $18 in ball pythons alone. And it's like, I don't start this job till next week. I don't get paid till the week after that. So I have 3 weeks. I have to hold on to money for bills. And it's like, I got to get to the fucking rat rancher. I've got to get feeders. This bullshit of dicking around and playing games is over with people at this point. I'm done. I'm actually thinking about it. But at this point, I'm at the same problem I was last time. I don't have the space. And I bred the rats last time, which was super easy. It's not a bad idea. I thought about that, I just never tried it. I don't have any chicken though. Everything else is extremely frozen in dinners. I could go to Kroger's, pick up some cheap stuff. I'm gonna see if I can't do that tomorrow because it's late as hell right now. It's like 9 something, yet almost 10 o'clock. And it's probably like -6 outside now, so it's cold as hell. So I'll probably do that tomorrow. I'm gonna go try that and see if I can't do that. Because I got 2 6-foot corn snakes over here. And 2 of them look identical to your daughter's, so I know what the hell that snake is. And I got one, the dude found it in his garage in middle of the snow all over the ground. That's actually pretty cool though, she did eat it. But he was out butchering a deer in his garage, middle of the freaking snow, and he just turns around, there's this freaking corn snake sitting in his garage, and it's an albino. And I'm sitting back, my dad calls me, he's like, I got a corn snake. I'm like, how the hell do you have why do you have a snake? He's like, a buddy of mine brought it to me from work. He found it in his garage. He was butchering a deer, and he turned around, and it was just right there in the middle of the floor by the door. And I'm thinking, a corn snake? But they're hibernating. There's snow on the ground. It's too cold, what the fuck? So I'm thinking, somebody got a pet loose, somebody let a pet out. No, apparently, he had posted all over Facebook, all over the group, and posted around the neighborhood asking questions to neighbors. Has anybody lost a snake? Anybody missing a snake? Anything like that? No one had any answers. So, thinking maybe it was a wild snake, maybe it was living in a burrow, a mouse burrow or a rat burrow in his garage. I mean, it's pretty decent size, 6 foot, about that big around. It's a decent girl. And so, I've got all of them right now in brumation, so I can breed them this summer, and I don't know really when I'm supposed to wake them up because it's still winter here, and it's still their sleep cycle, so I think I'm not going to wake them up till spring, till actual spring hits, but right now they're room temperature, probably not room temperature, I got them against the wall and on the floor, so they're probably around 65 degrees, which is absolutely perfect for sleeping. And every now and then they'll wake up, they'll come out, they'll get a drink, and then they'll go back to sleep, but I cheated. Most people just put them in a dark area and leave them. I put black t-shirts inside of there with them. Yeah, I can't get a hold of whole chickens that are small. I would love to do that, but I'm thinking about quail. Quail is something I've been thinking about breeding for the longest time ever. And quail, I can feed off to everything. To the boas when the quails are full grown, I can feed the boas off to them. When the chicks are hatched, I can feed the chicks off to the corn snakes. I have pigeons here, but it's so hard to catch them. I've tried. I'm just gonna walk outside with a slingshot out of a tree. Beep. That was fucked up, but I mean, yeah, that's something I've been thinking about. Plus, my mom and dad are diabetic, and quail eggs are extremely beneficial to diabetic people. There's a lot of nutrients, a lot of proteins. They're great for reptile food. I've got Savannah monitor that eats eggs. I've got the bearded dragons that eat eggs. I have the turtle that eats eggs, and hell, corn snakes will eat eggs. If they're small enough, they'll eat them. They won't eat chicken eggs, I've learned that, but they'll eat quail eggs, because when I had my quail eggs, I fed a couple of them off to my big corn snake, and she's like, oh, okay, cool. She just absorbed the whole damn thing. So I'm thinking about getting quails, but I don't know what kind of quail I would get. And it's kind of a cross between a normal quail or a button quail, which are smaller. Which a button quail full grown is about that tall, so it's not a small bird. A full grown quail is like that tall, you know. So I'm thinking more along the lines of a button quail to breed instead of rats. Because one, they're going to breed a lot quicker. You know, for a rat, it's a full month of gestation. That's not a bad idea. We actually did that with laxatives, though, at one point. Yeah, the neighborhood was pissed. And it was over at the local Kroger's parking lot, which is where all the pigeons are. They're over at the Kroger parking lot. It's a little strip mall over there and everything. And so what me and my buddy did is we drove over there one day and we're like, dude, fuck it. Why not mess with people? So we had all these freaking laxative tablets, and they were very low grade, you know, they're children's strength laxatives, and his kids wouldn't take them. He spent like $40 on, you know, about 200 of them. So we're like, dude, fuck it, let's feed the pigeons. So we threw a handful or two out to the pigeons and waited about 30 minutes, and next thing you know, this Hailfire Mary storm came down on cars. It was the funniest shit ever. It was freaking hilarious. But sleeping pills, I never thought of that. I'd feel bad though, because they'd like land on the like light poles, and, you know. But I'd still catch them. No one had to worry about killing them then. Is it illegal to kill pigeons in Indiana? I don't know. Internet. We'll find out. But yeah, rats, the problem with rats is they're cannibalistic and they get sick extremely easily. They get these lice that people can catch, and sadly a lot of the feeder rats that I've gotten from the guy have had shit ton of lice on them. So I've always scrubbed the shit out of my head after I was done. And quails they're cleaner, you know? So if I go and I get out a big ass bird cage, I go buy a big bird cage, something like that, or build me a little chicken run down here, and I can pick up 2 females to start with, and 1 male. Oh, he is really trying to breed with her. Your nest ain't big enough. Make it bigger. She'll want you better. I promise. I know the ladies. They want big things. Make it bigger. You know? Let me drop supplements in the water to help you. Oh, you looked at me like you did. Hang on. I think I got some blue pills around here somewhere that'll help you. Some little fishy Viagra's. That'd be fucking hilarious. They just lose their mind. Oh, God. But, I mean, I think that would be more beneficial because, like I said, the eggs are extremely good. I love quail eggs. And actually, at one point, as you guys remember, I did try to hatch quail eggs from the store, and I was almost successful. There were 2 of them that were fertilized. They were developed. They were developing, and then they just stopped, and they died. And I cracked them open. There were tiny little dead chicks inside, and it was sad. I felt really bad. But, I mean, I could either do that again, go spend $20 on, 4 dozen quail eggs, and try, or that's fucked up, Jess. You're gonna get in trouble. All right, you're gonna get YouTube on me again. I've already been bitched down YouTube for an ass being on here. I don't need explicit content at this point. You know, I don't have to have my channel rated. You know, well, I mean, rated 18 and up wouldn't be a bad thing. I mean, I'm not very kid friendly the way it is. I tell a lot of jokes that children don't need to hear. I am scarring children when they watch my channel. Did he just say that? Oh my God! Yeah, I said it. Deal with it. Someone heard me upstairs. I think quails would be a lot better than rats. Because quails, like I said, they grow fast. You know, and like, what is it? In 1 week, they go from this to this. And then in the next month and a half to 2 months, they're breeder ready again. So if I could do that, because I mean, hell, it takes rats 3-4 months to get breeder ready. And then it takes them 2 months to a month. It takes them over a month for them to have the babies. And then it takes another 6 months for them to get to the size that I need to feed off to the big snakes. I don't really have anything that'll eat pinkies right now. I need something that's going to eat more like hoppers or you know, what is it? It goes hoppers then fuzzies, or fuzzies then hoppers. It goes pinkies, fuzzy, hopper. And then you go small, medium, large, jumbo, and then extra jumbo, which is like a fucking capybara. It's huge. You got poop on your hand. I need to wash that off. So, I mean, quails grow very fast, and I think they'd be beneficial too. But I don't know the protein content of them. Like, I know rats, like if you had to choose between feeding a snake, a mouse, or a rat, you feed him a rat because the protein is so much higher in them. Oh, he's going over to the bubble nest, maybe? Bubble nest? Bubble nest? You don't turn, bitch. She doesn't want you right now. Like I said, your nest ain't big enough. Maybe if I drop some, like, garnets in there or something, she'll be happier. I got some jade. Yeah, I got some garnets back here and some jades, and we drop that in the tank. I mean, I think if you drug a couple over to her and drop them off like a little proposal type deal, maybe she'll look past your small bubble nest. Then again, she just might make fun of it when I let her out. I don't know. It's up to you. What do you say? You're going over to the bubble nest? You're going to work on the bubble nest? Deal. Talking to a fucking fish. I have no friends. None. But, I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I do rats or quails? Because I think rats are just so fucking dirty, though. Everyone's like, oh, rats are so clean. Well, their cages aren't. You've never bred rats if you have no... You never really bred rats on a big scale. Let's put it this way: at one point we had 1,000 rats before I started doing big snakes. Got us. I don't know. Got's a weird word. But yeah, at one point we started off with 2 rats. About, I'd say, 10 years ago, roughly at this point. Yeah, hey friends! I'm not alone at the lunch table no more. What are you doing, bud? Are you being aggressive or are you trying to display? Looked like he was displaying for there. I just really hope he doesn't make his bubble nest so big, because they can make big bubble nests. Because I know Nemo, he freaking made like a 9-inch bubble nest. It was huge. Biggest bubble nest I've ever seen, even on YouTube. And I don't want the bubble nest coming over too close to where she's at, because when I go to lift her, what the fuck was that? Did I hear a dog bark? Or like a loud banging noise in I swear to God, my dog barked, my little dog. But I don't want him bringing the bubble nest over too far and getting too close to her container, because when I go to pull the container out to take her out, to put her inside the water level is going to drop. Fuck. Unless I siphon out a little bit of the water until it starts to float. No, that wouldn't work. Or maybe I just leave it in. I mean, it's not going to hurt anything if I just leave it in. It's going to give her a barricade to get away from him if need be. But yeah, he's really trying now. Bubble nest still too small, brother. I'm telling you. Trust me, it's not from experience about small bubble nests. It's my brother's fault. It's my brother's problem, let me rephrase that. You gonna come to the server and get some air? No? Okay. You're gonna drown there. Dumbass fish. Oh, there you go. Come on, go get some air. Now he's suicidal. She don't want to breed, he's suicidal. Like my fucking brother, I swear to God. My brother has a lot of problems. A lot of problems. Oh, you're staring at me? I should call you fucking Charlie. Yep, your name is officially Charlie. Actually, surprisingly, shit floats, I'm buoyant as hell. Yep, Koi's over here eating the rest of the damn goldfish, that are the rest of the goldfish chunks. I thought I threw a whole head in there, but I actually threw it to the turtle. The Senegals, they can swallow things whole when they're big, but when they're small, they have to tear it apart. And so, what I do is I cut the food extremely small for them so they can swallow it. Or if need be, I just take a fish head and throw it in there and they can pick it off and, you know, death roll and rip it off, which is absolutely cool as hell to watch. Yep, here we go. Let's see if we can't get this one eating. Come on, will you fucking focus, phone? There we go. Yeah, this is where the goldfish remains were, and you can see now the carp is over here, the koi. Yeah, but he's just munching away. Still nothing. So, I almost guarantee if I set this lid, set the little shirt down, that he'll come over and he'll start working on his bubble nest again. It kind of looks like his bubble nest has drifted a little bit, but it's not a problem. And take a look at the monsters back here. I finally got their light now. The other light blew the other day, like 2-3 days ago at this point, and I haven't been able to get out of the house to get to Walmart or anything, because we've pretty much been under dangerous conditions, ice, things like that. My street hasn't been paved, so it's nothing but ice, and we haven't really left. We've left the house, but we haven't left and gone very far, just to like Kroger's and things like that. I haven't left, everybody else has, but I'm usually asleep when they leave because no one ever wakes me up. They just leave me alone, which is fine. I like being alone. I'm a loner, you know. If I have to choose about being in a group of people or being by myself, I'm off on my own. If it is a horror movie, I will be the guy at the end that dies last. Or the guy that dies first, depending on if I don't make the right move and I walk into the guy. Oh, hi, buddy. You look cute. Can I pet you? The porch chicken is actually in the bathroom. Or is he outside right now? Holy shit, he's out. If he's out, he's... No, he's inside. Yeah, I snatched him earlier when we were outside. Ow, fuck, dude, your spines are so sharp. So I'm gonna give this probably tomorrow at about 8, maybe 10 in the morning. See if his bubble nest changed, and then kind of watch him periodically fill to about 1 o'clock. See where their levels of attitude are at towards each other. I'm pretty sure he's gonna just... Ow. Hiccup. I'm fairly certain that he's gonna make an adequate bubble nest for her. I have a good suspicion that he is, but I don't have a good suspicion that these two over here are gonna do anything really anytime soon, because they don't seem to be displaying at each other. I mean, he was displaying at her the first couple of days, but first day or so, but he hasn't been recently. But yeah, guys, that's just a little bit of tip I thought that was, a good idea. And it actually is, in my opinion. It's a great idea. It worked. 4 to 5 hours of, them with the tarp down, bubble nest is made. And it's like when I had it open earlier, nowhere near the nest. Like now, nowhere near the nest. Quit jerking at me. I'm not her. She's up there. There's this thing where they're kind of like floppy, where they're kind of like flex at each other and jerk. He's looking at me and doing it. I'm not that kind of boy. No, don't look at me like cute and shit. It's not gonna happen. Go work with her. I need babies. I don't need an attitude. Go. Fucking fish, man. I swear to God. Now he's getting defensive with me. He's flared up in my ass looking at me bobbing. Little bitch. But I'm about to put Crook back in the tank. I'm right in front of my heater right now. So, I mean, it's not like it's a big deal. I'm literally right against the heater, so I'm hot as hell. So is he. I can actually see the defuse. Oh, actually, those two are awake right now. That one's water bowl. I took it out last night because it spilled it. Shit, I gotta put it back in. But yeah, I'm not sure if that corn snake that I picked up, that my dad picked up from that guy, is a true albino from the wild, or if it is someone's pet who they let go, or it got out and no one wanted to say anything about it. I mean, betas are super easy to keep. I mean, there's not a lot you can fuck up with on them, honestly. All you gotta do is just give them a regular water change once a week. You can have one in a 10-gallon that's tricked out with the filtration system, so you never have to worry about it. Are you gonna poop on me again, dude? You've already done that like twice. You're not making sperm plugs, so that's good. You guys remember at the beginning I had to check him every so often for sperm plugs. I still do it, but he's too old to make them now. But I have plans in the future on breeding bearded dragons, so I got my buddy down in Canby I can sell him off to, or I can trade him off for, better dragons. And he usually sells them about $32 a piece, so I could probably easily get $20 a piece for the dragons, for normals. As long as the tails aren't nipped or anything like that, which I can easily get that. And so if I have, a batch of 50 or so at $20 a piece, I mean, that's $500 right there. So, I mean, I could go in there, sell him all those for 200 apiece, or do an adequate trade for a better quality bearded dragon, a better quality snake, anything like that. And that's why I like Jeremy, dude. He's such a cool dude. He likes what he does. He's really good at what he does. And he's really cool with people. It's like with Athena and Atlas, I got 3 red-tailed boas for $200. They're $150 a piece. And I even got a baby Harlequin for that for with the deal. So, I mean, I definitely wasn't mad about that. But I ended up trading off the Harlequin for the Rainbow Boa, which sadly ended up dying 3 days later because something was wrong with it. I had it in a tank. I had it with moisture. I had a heat lamp. I had a water bowl. Dead within 3 days. Yeah. So that kind of pissed me off. And I never contacted the guy about it. I just said, fuck it. He's got a snake. We'll just go. He's still got a good snake. We'll just part ways. And he messaged me about it about, fuck, I don't know, 6-7 weeks down the line. And he's like, so, bro, how's the snake doing? Is she still alive? LOL. And I messaged back. I said, no, she's not alive. I said, within 3 days of owning her, she was dead. He's like, oh, man, that sucks. Well, I'm sorry. Well, I'll talk to you later. It's like, you knew what the fuck was happening. You knew what the fuck you did, and you're a bitch. All 3 of the Green Bottle Blues are good, actually. And I actually helped Brian Barczyk out, which was epic. In the first tarantula video he did here recently with his new zoo, it was a purple bloom. And they said the Latin name, and I messaged back and I said, fun fact to know, the common name is known as purple bloom. So he liked the post and thanked it, and I was like, yes, fuck yeah, dude. You know, I loved it. Because it would, you know, being a YouTuber, a very small YouTuber, you know, 600 something subs, it's still not bad, but it's nothing like I would really like it to be. But whenever a bigger YouTuber that you kind of idolize and look up to, you know, you've learned a lot of information from, kind of comments back to you, like they actually have the time to click on yours. You know, it's kind of like it's like a funny feeling, dude. It's like meeting your hero through internet with just a click of a button. Anyway. I'm not gonna lie, I screenshotted it, and I was like, oh my god, and I sent it to a bunch of people, and I'm like, fuck you, bitch, you commented, and he ain't said shit, I win, you know, just having fun and dicking around. And he's asleep again. That's all he ever does is sleep. But, yeah, hell, if it gets to, I mean, he's not far from Indiana. He's been to Indiana several times. I can't remember exactly where he's at, but I know he's within like within 4 states of me. So I mean, depending on what mine turns out to be, and depending on what his turns out to be, I mean, I'm liable to, you know, email him and be like, hey, I got the opposite sex if you want it, you know. All you gotta do is just come pick it up. Which, for someone like Brian Barczyk and the amount of money he has, I mean, I've commented so many fucking times and never got anything back from her. Not even a like. And I ain't been on her page and like, oh, he's by the bubble nest. He's gonna run back over to her. I haven't been on her page for like a year. The problem is I'll get onto a channel and I'll burn through all the videos, and every time I upload, I'll burn through a video, and then it's like I have nothing to watch. I said upload again. So usually what I'll do is I'll wait, you know, 2, 3, 4 months, and then I'll burn through the list of videos if they're like certain content, you know, like gaming content. I'll burn through it. You know, if they're doing a series gameplay, you know, I like to watch the series, not episode by episode by episode. I mean, I like it at the same time, but at the same time, I don't. I like to be able to watch it all back to back and waste, you know, 10 hours of life I'm never gonna get back, which is all I've ever done with YouTube in general. He's not being aggressive towards her now, so hopefully we'll get something out of this. And I've got so many damn things I'm trying to do. I can't keep my head together. And it's like, what pisses me off is the Facebook groups that I'm on. And the Facebook groups where I find animals and things like that I'm looking for. Yes, I've seen Viper Keeper. He's got some really good stuff. But, what was I talking about? Jess, what the fuck was I talking about? Spider-Woman, what was I talking about just now? Oh, never mind, quit typing. Quit typing. Calm down, quit typing, it'll be okay. Failed attempt at Donald Trump there. I used to be so good at making fun of him, doing jokes when I was a kid about presidents and shit. And people who were just on TV. Jim Carrey was like my idol. I used to do that kind of shit all the time. But, you know, any time that I'll post about something, It's like 40 pieces of shit post right after me looking for the same fucking thing. And it's like, that's fucking bullshit. And it's like, if someone posts on my thing, I have got to be on top of it like that, or someone else is going to swoop in and try to take the fucking deal. And it's like, that kind of conniving bullshit pisses me off. If you ain't posting about it, don't comment on the post saying, I'll take it. You know, I'm posting for it. I'm physically looking for this animal. If your price is right, I'll buy it. If you want too much, I'm sorry. And that shit happens constantly. I can't tell you how many fucking deals I've lost because I haven't been on my phone for 20 minutes. Because I went upstairs or I took a shower, I was cooking dinner, I was outside with the dogs, or I was just out in general. You know, taking a shit and forgot to leave my phone, forgot to bring my phone. You know, it pisses me off. Because I've lost freaking rainbow boas, red-tailed boas, freaking sunbeams. I've lost carpet pythons, bearded dragons, sulcata tortoises. I had one dude, he was trying to sell me an 8-year-old fucking 30-pound one for $100. And he messaged me about it, but when I messaged him back about it, somebody had already bought the damn thing. And I'm like, well, what the fuck? You commented on you commented on my post, and he's like, yeah, I commented on your post, but they came to me first. I'm like, but I was actually looking for it. I was wanting to buy it. Well, man, first come, first serve. I said, then why the fuck did you even post on my page? And I went to the other guy who bought the damn thing, and I was bitching at him. I'm like, dude, what the fuck, man? He's like, what the fuck do you mean, what the fuck? I said, I posted looking for the damn sulcata. You commented, and now you are buying the sulcata. It's like you weren't even looking for the damn thing. You didn't post about it. I said, so why the fuck are you just going to roll up on a post and say, oh, I'll take it, when you're not looking for it? It's like I could be looking for a birthday present that I'm not going to find for somebody unless I post on here. Well, man, if pieces of shit like you would comment back faster. I said, I posted it 10 fucking minutes ago, bitch. I get very heated sometimes. Plus, I hated this dude. He's always fucking with people on there. He's always commenting on things. And Jesus Christ, people will sell him an animal, and within 2 days, he's flipping it again. For twice as much as he paid for it. So I fucking hate the guy. We have a hell of a rivalry. His name is James Hellman. No, it's Jacob Hellman. Jacob, not James. Jacob. It's H-A-L-M-I-N. Hellman? Hallman? I don't fucking know. I've never talked to him on the phone to say how it's spelled. Or how it's spoke. But the dude's just an absolute piece of shit, dude. Like, all he's after is money. If he spends $50 on it, he sells it for $150. You know, he spends $100 on it, well, now it's $250 to $300. And he sells it for way more than he wants, way more than anybody's going to pay for it. And then it's like the animals don't sell, and it's like, whenever you ask him about it a couple weeks later, he doesn't have it anymore. But it's like, we'll post in the group, hey, who bought the such and such from, you know, so-and-so? And it's like, nobody bought it, so what the fuck are you doing? At the same time, this motherfucker is also selling wet specimens on top of it. And we're not just talking about small things, we're talking about 6-foot fucking snakes. So, yeah. I think if he's not able to sell it within the first 2-3 weeks, he probably fucking kills it and puts it as a wet specimen. Because some of the wet specimens he's posted on there for sale seem a little fucking familiar, if you get my drift. You can't tell I fucking hate the guy. Like, if I ever meet his ass in public, I'm gonna beat the shit out of him, dude. Plain and simple. Like, he's a garbage keeper. Like, people think I'm bad. I will show you this guy. I will let you meet this guy. I will let you get in contact with this guy. And you will see what a chunk of garbage this bitch actually is. You will think I am freaking You will think I am fucking God with these animals when you meet his ass. Because he knows nothing at all. He's not even a fucking hobbyist. The dude absolutely... I want to hurt him. I do. Like, I've seen some people who keep animals in some pretty rough conditions, but he's been the only one that I physically wanted to hunt down and just beat the shit out of. Because at one time he had 162 animals, and he posted all of them for sale. And it's like, he took pictures of them, they were skinny, malnourished. These are snakes that he's talked about having for months and years. These are snakes he's trying to pass off as perfectly healthy, saying that they're not underweight. He posted one, and it was a picture of a snake inside of a tub. And it was this fucking, like, it was a red-tailed boa. A little small red-tailed boa, probably about 3.5 feet long. And it was in a tub, probably this by this. There was shit everywhere, rotting mice and rats everywhere inside of there with them. And he was trying to post that as someone who was a shit breeder, and it turns out it was him. because one of his friends got on there and commented saying how it was bullshit and that was his fucking snake. And he's like, that's not my snake, dude. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. We've never met. And it's like, oh, really? And he posts a picture, and he's like, do these for my fucking wedding look familiar, dude? I said, you want to act like I don't fucking know anything, and like I'm a nobody to you? I said, well, how much am I a nobody now? And he starts posting pictures of him and the dude together. And he starts posting pictures of the animals that he's taking pictures of from his collection. And what is one of the snakes that was seen? The exact fucking one of the photo, in the exact same condition. He's like, you want to keep lying to people now, or do you just want to fucking disappear now? So he was kicked off one forum, and then he was let back in 2 weeks later. Jacob Holman. Holman, it starts with an H. It's Hallmin. Holman, I think that's how it's spelled. I'll have to look it up now. Oh, fucking phone's still dead. I'm using. I don't even have. What the? I'm using the light. Oh, you were talking to Spider Woman. You said who, as if you were talking about who I was talking to. But I mean, he was banned from the forum, and then 2 weeks later, he was back on it like nothing ever happened. And me and a couple other people got on there, and we just messaged the fucking, we messaged him, and we messaged the person who does the group leader. Yes, I agree, he has started overdoing it a little. Who? What are you talking about? Oh, the exotic layer? But it's like we messaged the group leader, and I can't remember what the fuck they're called. They run the group on Facebook, one of the groups on Facebook. And we messaged him, and we messaged the fucking asshole that he brought back in, and we messaged the group chat leader as, how long did he suck your dick to have to come back? Because I'd like to know for the future whenever I fuck up like that. Then we messaged him, we're like, how long do you suck his dick to come back? There was like 20 of us that did that. We were all posting about it on the group, and the goddamn group chat leader ended up trying to take it down, and we just kept reposting it. So his full page was like nothing but, how long do you suck his dick and everything else like that. And he got pissed off, and he blocked a lot of people. He didn't block me. He didn't get my ass. But to me, it's just fucking funny. And turns out the reason the fucker was brought back is because he's friends with the fucker that does the group. And it's like, he's a shit keeper. You've seen the things he's posting. You've seen the things that we have proven to be his animals, and he's still back. Why? Oh, because we're friends. But you're letting him come onto a website where he's trying to get animals to take care of animals that are garbage that he doesn't have for very long usually, and the animals that he does have for long end up going missing. And it's like, he comes on here and all he does is flip animals. You fucking have out flat out on the little agreement we have to sign, that we have to click on that says agree, that says no animal flipping. You're not allowed to get an animal and just sell it immediately. If you get an animal, you have to contact the previous owner, ask them if they would like it back. If they don't want it back, then you can post it on the group if there's an issue. Other than that, that is how it's fucking done. You contact the previous owner, ask them if there's any way they would like it to come back. Who? What's his face who? Got me confused now, you can't say that. Oh my god! Yeah, you're not asleep. Your head's all popped up. You're awake. You just got your eyes closed, buddy. Mags? I don't know. He's commented on a couple. He's commented on one of the videos, but he hasn't been. He's been on live a couple times, but he never talks. He pops on and says, "Hey, what's up, bro?" and then he's gone. And it's like, I don't have Facebook anymore because apparently someone hacked my fucking Facebook page, and I was blocked out of it. and I changed the password. I got it back, and then Facebook shuts my fucking account down. It's still active. I can look at it, but I can't access it, and I can't log into it. So it's just there. So I can't post anything. I haven't posted anything on Facebook for 3 months now. Maybe less. I don't know. It's been a while. Let's put it that way. The last time I posted on Facebook was about 3 weeks before I started working at Chewy, which I worked at Chewy for 2 months. So I'd say 3.5 months now, close to 4. No, 4, definitely 4. Close to that, something around that area. It's been a while. It really has. And I think the last time I talked to Mags on Facebook was when I was almost in Ohio or Michigan. And whenever me and my buddy were trying to break into the back of his mom's car so we could get something out of the car to start the battery. I didn't even think of that. Oh yeah, I did. I can't use my same email for it. So I have to create a new email for it to create a new Facebook for it. Because apparently you can't use your same fucking email, which you used to be able to. I know people that have like 9 different fucking Facebooks that have the same fucking email to it, just different passwords, so... Are you dying? You were the coolest goldfish I have in there. You better not be dying. Bitch was just swimming like this. Like almost upside down. Now she's just normal. What? Huh? What the fuck? Pisses me off. I'm gonna make a new one though so I can try to contact him. Wait, no. Fuck no, I did get Facebook back. I just talked to Edward. I just was talking to Edward Tyndall the other day on fucking Facebook. When the fuck did I do that? Oh, Eddie helped me with it. That's right. Eddie got in there and helped me fucking get my Facebook back. I just had to change the password on it. What the hell's the password? Oh crap. My brain doesn't fucking work. I shit you not. I just remember that. It's like I was just talking to Edward Tyndall the other day on live stream on fucking Facebook. Whoa! I did get my Facebook back, but I've only had it back for like a couple weeks now. You go so long with not having something, and when you get it back, you feel like you don't still have it. I think that's what just fucking happened there. My phone scared me. But no, yeah, I need to get back in there. I need to talk to Mags, find out what he's up to, see how he's doing. He's supposed to be leaving Arizona at some point, which I don't know where he's planning on going. I mean, shit, he's a tarantula guy, and he's leaving one of the hottest places in Indiana to find tarantulas. I mean, I don't think I'd really go there, but I think all he has there is lily brachypalma species, which, I mean, that's not bad, but... Oh, God. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, like 30 different games that I play. All of them have the same email with different passwords, and it's so hard to keep track of them. Like, if my phone doesn't autosave it, I won't remember the password. It's like one of them I remember now. It's Ass Blaster. Don't know what the fuck that one's for. I'm going to try to figure it out now, but it's Ass Blaster. It's from the movie Graboids. What the hell was that from? What was that for? I'm about ready to download PUBG again. I'm just so fucking bored. And I've got this fucking $300 monstrosity, Nintendo 3DS XL, and I never use it. And I'm missing games now, and we got Monster Hunter 4 inside of here, which Monster Hunter is my shit. I am a god at Monster Hunter. It's like I was a noob and I was getting on here with weak weapons and I was out surviving pro fucking players. I've been playing, you know, that game for 6-7 months to a year before I got a hold of it. These are guys that have God mode level on and they're still dying before me. It's like I am in so many groups on there that are high-ranked players with high-ranked quests that they're so high that my level's so low I can't even go on yet, and it pisses them off that I can't go because I'm such a good fucking player. It's like you know you're a good player when someone has that, I can't remember the name of it, that shiny metallic, you know, glowing armor on, and then they die. You know, and then you outlive them and you end up killing the creature. I have a GoPro. I have a couple cameras, and I still use my phone. So I feel you on that one. Just so you guys know, I'm petting the dragon. I'm not doing anything weird in case you see my shoulder moving. Yeah, I've been playing freaking Monster Hunter since it was out on the PlayStation. On the PlayStation 2, I'm afraid. It didn't come out on it. Did it come out on the original PlayStation or PlayStation 2? I think it was the original PlayStation that it came out on. And it was garbage back then, and I hardly ever played it. So I really got in depth with it, mainly when it came out for the DS. And I was first on it when it came out with the DS. I was working at Walmart when it came out on the DS. And I spent $50 on the damn game, and the same day I spent $300 on that stupid game system. So yeah, that was a lot of money wasted out of a $600 paycheck. But at the time, I thought it was worth it. But I bought the damn thing, took it over to TLE, which is where they're at, paid for it, paid for the game, and the lady didn't bother to tell me that I had to buy a charger for it. Because you remember, whenever you used to buy Game Boys and Game Boys and DSs and GameCubes, what the fuck was it? PSPs. They all came with a charger. No, the charger's an extra $10. I had to buy it the next day. I was so shitty when I got home and opened the box. I'm like, where the fuck's the charger? Is this thing solar powered? That's so cool. It needs a charger. Where the fuck's the charger at? Called Walmart. Hey, there's no charger in my DS. Oh, sir, you have to buy one. You didn't fucking tell me that when I bought it. I thought you knew. I don't buy game systems. No. It's like the original DS came with a charger. Nintendo 3DS, when Nintendo DSi came out, it came with a charger. So 3DS XL must be new. I mean, it must be new when it comes to the whole freaking process of having to buy a charger for an extra $10. So they're just raping you with money money at that point. I just got dizzy right there. Ooh, lovely. Yeah, I got it, and it's like the other day I opened it up, turned the game on, and I shut the game off within about 10 minutes. Didn't even play it, just stared at the home screen like, I don't feel like it. Because I know what's going to happen. I'm going to get playing it, and once I get playing it, I'm never going to want to put it down. Because I'm going to get into it again. And that's the thing, I don't have an addictive personality, you know. Well, we're not going to talk about animals. That's not an addiction, that's a hobby. But you know, video games have never really been my forte. You know, I've played them, but I've never been really about them, you know. It's never something that I play for, you know, constantly. You know, my sister's boyfriend, that's all the fuck he ever does is video games, video games, video games, video games. 24/7 fucking video games. And it's like, I play video games occasionally. PUBG was the longest game I've played in a year. He's trying to get at her. But let me rephrase it. I have not. Wait a second. Hang on a second. I changed it. I wonder if I can actually get onto Facebook. Because I know if you don't, even if your Facebook is like logged out of, you can still use your Messenger. Or if it's not open, let me rephrase that. I'll be damned. Speak of the devil. First person that pops up is Mags. That's some funny shit. Look at that pretty face. He's so adorable. Whoa, Crook's gonna fall shit. God damn, that tarantula collection looks like he got a hoarder problem. He gonna open a deli with all those tubs. And this crook over here, he just tried to take a nosedive on me. Oh, he's in Nebraska now. Bitch ain't gonna slap nobody because the first time he does, I'll break his fucking neck. My man. Fucking PlayStation ad just came up. This is why I don't do Facebook. Fucking just throws his ass. That's funny. Now, one of the dudes I'm friends with on Facebook, we've had beef in the past. And he posted on here talking about wanting to beat the shit out of people and slap the fuck out of people. Who the fuck was that? That was... Oh, fuck. I'm trying to find the post again. It's Ron. Ron just has a fucking attitude with everybody. He's a cool ass dude, but he just gets up there sometimes. He's got a business, so I ain't mad. He gets tripped with people, and he gets a lot of dumbass clientele in the business that he's in. Damn, Max is posting the shit out of things. Indiana version of Salt Life. Dude, that's real as hell. Oh, look at that. That's a Ron Billingsley post right there, I believe. Yes, it is. What is that? He never fucking comments. He usually comments the price in the comment section when he does it. Alright, good night. I'm fixing to be off here anyway. Now I'm addicted to Facebook again. Oh, it's a monkey-tailed skink. I think that's what that is. He didn't comment the name, but it looks familiar. I'm not sure what that is. They don't have a really good picture of it. Yeah, it was Ron Billingsley. He owns a business close here by me. Actually down by, I think it's like Tinley. Yeah, Tinley, Indiana or something like that. He has a expo. He's got a business, everything down there he does all the time. And my buddy who's posting the bullshit and running his mouth, his name's Ron Garcia. He's not a buddy of mine. He just, I don't know, he's somebody I knew back when we were younger. Now he's just a little bitch. But, you know, being 26 years old and having a business, Respect, my dude. Like cool shit you want to do, bitch, is drugs. My cousin. Damn, he grew up fast. 16 years old already. Oh, that's Wagaman's post. Yeah, these right here. This is on the Indiana Reptiles For Sale and Trade Expo. Reptile Trade Group. Looking for a new home for my red-tailed boa. Unsure of the sex. It's around 3 feet long. Comes with a 25-gallon tank, which 3 feet long, a little smaller than a 25-gallon, but you know, well. And a heat lamp, good-tempered, but doesn't like to be bothered when shedding. Located in, not going to say the location, asking 150 or best offer. That's the common go rate for adults and juveniles for commons. Right now, Annalie, who is the Annery Motley Het for Albino, she's a $1,000 snake as a baby. She's about $3,000-$4,000 as an adult. Masandri back here, she's already as a baby. It's $1,000 as an adult. I can easily get 4 or 5 out of her. Here's another problem: no internet connection with Facebook. When I found out the prices from Buddy Jeremy, because when my buddy Eddie told him about the snakes that we did have, he mentioned Annalie and Masandri, and he offered $1,000 for Annalie and $1,500 for Masandri. And I'm like, $2,500? He's like, yeah. I'm like, maybe. Then I got to thinking, well, if he wants her for such that price, then how much are they? And I looked them up, and hypos can go from anywhere from $1,000 as a baby to $1,800 to $2,000 as an adult. This group's having a problem too now, apparently. Looks like we have been having problems in my group with name calling, harassment, not let me remind you that we are adults. And as adults and reptile owners, enthusiasts, we have a responsibility to uphold because, as you know, if you curse out and are rude to people, no one is going to buy from you. Also, I see you're cursing, bashing, you will be removed. No warnings, be adults. My man. He must be new to the owner of the group. Daniel. Anyone have a blue tongue skink? 7 minutes ago. Nope. Joshua is the guy I got Masandri from. He says, I have a 75-gallon, great condition, screen lid, 2 heat lamps, $60. If he was closer, I'd be all over that shit. If I like it, he'll message me. Yeah, here's another guy. Yesterday, looking for a bearded dragon or ball python with a closure for cheap since I would be my first reptile. And any tips? Well, for your first snake, I wouldn't go for a ball python. First snake, I'd go for a corn snake. Second off, your first lizard, I wouldn't go for a bearded dragon. Bearded dragons can be very temperamental. Okay, this one here. Juvenile bearded dragon in northern Indiana. She was a rescue and will probably be very small but healthy. Yeah, certain dragons, they just don't get very big apparently. Like, it's a thing. Like the one I got over here, it hasn't got much bigger. It's just gotten a little bit longer, and that's it. And I've had it the same length of time I've had the other one that came with him, and she's already, double the length. She's 3 inches bigger than he is. She was rescued and will probably be very small, but is healthy now and eating well. Approximately 5 months old. No, it's not 5 months old. It's younger than that. It's probably only like this long. That's not 5 months at all. 9 inches long. Yeah, it's not 9 inches long, sweetie. It may be. It seems like it has a pretty long tail. Ready for a new home. She has a heart on top of her head. So we've been calling her Little Heart for a while. She needs more handling that she gets here. Just looking for a small rehousing fee. Location. $20. It's sold. 100% it's sold. It's posted on Friday. It's gone. That comes with the heat lamp. Oh my god. Any tanks for iguanas? Setup. Nah, nah, nah. Ooh, female platinum. Oh, that's a phantom. Oh shit. It's a female platinum, 50% het genetic stripe, white albino, open to trade as well. She has a great attitude, very calm, located in Vincennes. 400 or best offer. And she sold. Jesus Christ. And you guys want to see why I want to get into retics? Jesus, that was a baby. What do crickets sell for? I spent about $100 for 5 of them. 100 of them for $5, I'm afraid of that. Large wood cage, 4 feet long by 2 feet high, 2 feet deep. $30, and no one has commented. Where the oh, you're in Muncie. I wish people would post better fucking pictures of shit they post on here. I'm actually gonna favor that post and screenshot it. 4 feet long, are you probably... Oh god, Jess, what do you want? Ah! And this is the kind of shit that pisses me off. If you're gonna sell an animal, post a fucking picture of it. Don't post in the comments for sale. Don't freaking post on the group for sale and have a caption saying young albino red-tailed boa constrictor. PM if interested. It's like, I would like to see a picture of it before I waste my time messaging you, and it's something that's dead, dying, or half dead. Okay, so right here. So I had made a post Monday and deleted it. But would anyone be interested in a trade? I have an albino corn snake that's around 5 years old. Would pick up in Franklin. 30 fucking comments. What are you looking for? What kind of geckos are you looking for? Leopard geckos. That's a... fucking het albinos aren't worth anything, dude. It's like this one right here. Jesus fucking Christ. Healthy, friendly ball python. Comes with 40-gallon tank, habit, enclosure, heat pad, heat lamp, bulb, everything. You could think of that you would need, just don't have the space for it anymore, and could use some extra cash. $150. The tank's not worth $100, and your snake's worth $50 if you're lucky. Oh, God. 0.1 pure purple albino. 0.1 platinum sunfire reticulated pythons. Oh my god. 300 for each or 500 for both. 7-month-old bumblebee python needs a rehound. He is a handable inbox for more information. Price. Everybody's posting price and location. This is the thing with this group that I'm in right now. You have to post your location, and the price of the animal. You can't just post PM me. Any calico ball pythons for sale. That's actually a good thing. And what pisses me off when people comment a period. Like, are we supposed to respond to you, PM you at that point? Like, what the fuck? Oh, baby hedgehogs. I feel like I talked to someone on here who read hedgehogs. No, that was on Meet Me a long time ago. I got a 50-gallon tank, was used for my ball python. Looking to trade for a leopard gecko. It's actually not a bad idea. Get it and split it in half and make it for 2 tanks. This one right here doesn't say what the fuck it is. I think it's just a tank. Yeah, it's just a 40 breeder reptile tank. $75. Oh, that's a bad idea. It's posting your phone number on a group. Let's see. Normal ball python PM for price and picks. Grifferith, Griffith, Indiana. I don't fucking know. I've never heard of that one. 2 helmet iguanas. Pied ball python. Very small ball python from Craigslist. Someone just posted again. Took me right to the top. I know. Why don't people just post price and location? $80 for that one. Some sort of leopard gecko, a tortoise, a turtle, a tiny frog, Tokay gecko, reticulated python, red tail. That's a ball python. Jesus, that thing is huge. Ball python posted twice. $100 for everything. That's not bad. Another retic. Pied clown male ball python. Bumblebee ball python. Blue-eyed leucistic. That's a black. That must be a bumblebee bred to a cinnamon. I don't know. It's black, but it's got bumblebee pattern. I don't know. That thing is nice looking though. Let's see what they want for that and what it is. Iguanas, another ball python. 200 trade northern hyper het trans bearded dragon. That's, Jesus, that's a good price. I have axolotl babies. Sub-adult, to adult, $15 through $100. Jesus fucking Christ. This will piss me off. Sulcata tortoises for $100. Oh, this person posted for all three question mark? Because that's the thing, sulcata tortoises aren't worth $100 a piece. I mean, you're lucky if you get 80 out of them now. They're not that popular. They're everywhere in the hobby. Okay, you're gonna fucking... Okay, these aren't even sulcatas. These are fucking Russian tortoises. I looked at them wrong. He wants $100 a piece for them. Sulcatas are worth more than Russian tortoises are. And it's like, this dude right here, he's interested. He's like, the person put 100. And he put, for all three question mark, then the guy put back, what kind are they? If you don't know what kind it is, why the fuck are you going to try to buy it? Because you apparently haven't researched what you're looking into. Look, I've bought animals on a whim before, but Jesus Christ. 4-year-old bearded dragon, $200, includes 50-gallon aquarium, all accessories you need, 3 heat lamps, and a heat pad. That's actually not a bad deal. Inchi Desert, not sure of sex, $50, ball python. Chameleon, leopard gecko, back to the bottom. Jesus Christ, this is why I don't get on Facebook anymore. Now I want to buy something. I mean, I get back to work, I get the bills paid up, Dad gets back to work. I might pick up a few things. What's out there for $150? Probably a shit ton of dragons and red tails. Where the fuck's Rochester, Indiana? I don't know half of these things now. Okay, posting what you've had experience with doesn't mean people are going to sell it to you. Looking for DB roaches. Alright, well, I'm just sitting here looking at this. They haven't done anything, and I'm just blabbering on. Crook's sitting here. He's still asleep. He's still breathing. Move the setup over here. So now the bearded dragon tank was on the bottom. Now it's empty. And the ball python tank is on top of that. And now all I have to do is get a heat lamp for it, and I can run the extension cord from there to there. Well, the lamp from there to there. Since the dragons are now over here with this setup down underneath the red tail boas here, now I have an empty tank, which I'm not planning on using for anything at the moment, for a while, actually. I mean, if I get a little sulcata or a leopard gecko again, I might put it in here, trick the tank out if I do that, but that's if here and then there type situation. I mean, with that being on top, I could fucking staple them together, but, yeah. So anyway, guys, at this point, I'm just going to go ahead and pop off here. Thank you, Jess, and thank you, Spider-Woman, for being on the channel. You guys are always here. I appreciate the hell out of you guys. You guys actually you guys don't realize how much it actually means to me that you guys actually show. Because a lot of times, people don't really get on here, and they come on, they look, and then it's like, oh, okay. Fucking people, I swear. Anyway. There we go. But yeah, so I'm gonna come back tomorrow and see if there's when I try to do the whole live breeding, it can take anywhere from these guys breeding from 30 minutes to 6 hours or more. So I will be monitoring it constantly. So I have no plans for tomorrow. And if I end up having to have plans, I'm taking her the hell out, putting her back in the tank so I come home when I have the time for it. I'm not risking her life. I've already lost the female beta to breeding. I'm not doing it again. It was a fucking massacre. There were pieces of her everywhere. He tore her to pieces. So yeah, I'm pretty sure once I close this down, he'll get working on the bubble nest again. I'm going to go ahead and put Crook back in. Oh my god, my knees. Let me just give you a hint. This is what I'm sitting in. This little tiny kitty chair. Oh, I might as well show you the dragon tank while I'm here now. I'm going to get Crook over here on the heat lamp. I'm going to add I forgot to add the supports for the floor underneath it. So what I'm going to do from there is I'm actually going to drag this out, put bricks underneath it, and then I'm going to put a heat pad underneath it too. So not only do they have a warm side under the lamp, they can have a warm side away from the lamp if they just want warmth and they want to go to sleep. And looks like Atlas is shedding again, and Misandry is looking at me like she wants to eat me like I'm a piece of steak. So just gonna have eggs right here. They've been in there since before I started doing the live. Automatic water system that they've already drained out. Here they are over here. Crook's just running his last days in here with the girls. I don't want him to really die alone. And they seem to like him, so he's not aggressive. Everyone's like, oh, he's going to kill the females. He's going to breed them to death. He's too fucking old to breed, so shut the fuck up. But these girls right here, they're not territorial. They're not fighting. They've already pooped over there in the corner, and they've moved the paper around. And actually, what I'm going to end up doing is getting AstroTurf put in here. It's just finding that shit for a good price and finding it at all, because I ain't been able to find it anywhere. My local Menards and Lowe's used to sell it, and they quit selling it. So now I actually have to go to a fucking sporting store, which I'll probably have to go to Dick's Sporting Goods, which is down by the mall, which I haven't been to the mall in a while. So I'll just go to the mall and see if I can't pick it up in the golf section or the fucking sports section. And then put it in there. In fact, I'm probably going to trick out all the tanks with AstroTurf if I can get a good amount of it for a good price. So yeah. Just a long ass video, and I got chunks of. I have cleanup remains that were just attracting flies. So how I'm going to do with this, I have a can over here that I use to attract them, and it has, well, vegetables that have kind of rotted inside of it that I fed to the dragon before it rotted. And I just let it sit out, and it has become a fly trap. So every now and then what I'll do is I'll walk over with this little blue lid and cover it up, walk it outside, let them go in the snow. They die. And just really quickly, somebody asked for an update a while back on my little huntsmans, and I only have one left. Sadly, they didn't make it. They're a little difficult to keep. So this is the only guy that's left, and he is extremely bitey, which is funny. And you don't want to get bit by these guys right here. They'll cause severe stomach pains from their venom. Oh, someone else just moved down there? What's up? I might have two. I think I just saw a second one move. He's kind of in the dirt though. So I'm just going to cover this back up. It's a setup. I don't think it's too bad. Green plants, everything. I actually forgot about him for a couple of days. And then missed them down. And add a little bit more water to it. Keep the moss green. But yeah, so there they are. There's an update. I have one left. And these guys are extremely hard to find. So when I found 9 of them, I was absolutely freaking lucky. Like, that was the luckiest thing I could ever have. I knew I was missing a piece. So, yep, at this point, guys, I'm going to go ahead and pop off here, and I'm going to get working on probably cleaning the fish tank again. It's dirty as hell on the bottom. And checking on the babies, doing the rounds of the animals at night. I gotta get the snakes water. I gotta get the dragons more water. I'm actually gonna attach a 2-liter bottle to that, so I don't have to worry about it as often. And I'm gonna get the snakes water. I'm gonna change the turtle water, and it's already like, what, 12 o'clock at night? 11:04, close enough. And then, yeah, get them a light probably, hopefully tomorrow if I can get out of the house. And then we're good to go. And the problem is, they have mites, hence why they're away from everybody else. I don't know how it happened. They got them again. And I have been treating them. And I think what I'm going to do from this point is go to a oil treatment instead of the spray treatment because it's not working. And go from there. Hopefully it'll work. And I've checked the dragons. The dragons do not have them. Dragons have not had them. Dragons do not have them still. Knock on wood, they don't get them. Hence why I moved them from there to there. Underneath there, they need a bigger tank anyway, and now they have more than enough room to get around, which I actually really need to close the lid. So anyway, guys, at that point, I am off here. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be doing a tadpole update here soon. He's got legs now, and he's kicking them. It's funny as hell, and he's getting his front legs now, so it looks weird as hell. He looks like a pollywog, which that's what he is, the frog, pollywog. So yeah, guys, I'm off here. Like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next time I decide to ramble for an hour. And I will be uploading videos soon. I have one video of where we stopped a truck from we stopped my dad's truck from crushing a buddy of ours, and fucking cutting board's already broke. I'm gonna have to reseal it with yeah, that stuff resin. So yeah, I've got a couple videos coming. I got one I'm gonna make on the betas again, and probably a few other things. So anyway, guys, I'm off here. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later, Spider Lady, Spider Woman. We'll go Spider Woman, because that's your name. Anyway, I'm off. I hate this part. It never wants to leave.